What's going on, YouTube? We're checking out the Stanley Parable today. My first ever playthrough of it. I actually knew nothing of the game prior to playing it, so going in completely blind. I was pretty impressed with how the game was made and formatted. Never played anything like this in my life before, so I thought it was pretty neat, and it causes for a lot of content, a lot of funny moments, a lot of memes, a lot of confusion. But I thought it was really neat, so I hope you guys enjoy this. So yeah, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you guys thought about the game in the comments below.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Long as it's working.
All of his co-workers were gone.
I like how this game looks.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Man, this is so... Look at that old pencil sharpener, bro. That's like elementary school, bro. Like, oh my God. This looks like a maze of a office, bro.
He entered
I
the
appreciate
door
you guys
on his
always
left.
greeting people and stuff, man. Enter the door on his left. What if I go right, though? I want to break the rules, Chad.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
The lounge.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
They're trying to force me where to go.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off to $5K.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
All right, let's go left this time.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let a ball up inside you. Take it out passive aggressive on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. What kind of job? Throw something in the ideas bin. Going up or down?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
My
He
whip.
considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence.
Wait, oh my
in a
God.
single
What is
moment
happening?
For no reason at all.
Just here.
None of it made it. And he thought to himself,
Bro,
I'll wake up
out of
soon.
here.
I'll have to go back. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing
games
me,
I'm good at.
thinking about how it's describing
That's
my
fair.
thoughts, he thought. The magical stars just
I
a
should've
moment
just went
ago?
to the
How else
boss's
would the
office,
voice
bro.
explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too, surely,
Going on,
surely,
man?
if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
It's a lucid dream.
So he closed his eyes gently. One.
Bro, Stanley's on crack, y'all. Like,
wake up.
what is happening?
Stanley
That's all I
began
gotta say.
screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is
I'm
Stanley.
scared. I'm
I have
freaking
a
out.
boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
What's going on, man?
Her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
What is this game, guys? What is going on? I guess that was my ending for not going the right way. We need to follow instructions.
Blew outside and
Bro, this office is nice, though.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
Remember that number,
Of course,
chat.
Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Oh.
Sat around twiddling his thumbs.
Oh, God,
Trying
no,
to input
no,
anything on the
no,
device was useless,
no.
since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Easy.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. He stepped into the newly opened passageway. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Bro, this is kind of trippy, kind of scary.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Professor
Stanley
Xavier.
thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee
Holy
in the building,
smokes.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. But here was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
System power. On, baby.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
I'll cook.
How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
How do I get out of here?
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Oh,
it's
no.
your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now.
Tell me what
to your
to do.
heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going.
Huh?
What all this means. I barely know where to start.
Bro, you're dead.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
This guy.
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
I am out of here.
These numbered buttons. No! These colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything. Something here will save me. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending. Will you
This
play
guy's savage.
him until the moment I say, happily ever up?
Sheesh. My controller's still vibrating. Oh. We have to do all over. So basically what this game is, you have to make the right decisions everywhere or it's like game over, you gotta start
Stanley
over.
came to a set looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded that Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
This game is funny, bro. All right, we're turning off, boys.
Would dismantle the control.
Oh God, Did I not? Bro, no.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine.
Game over, boys.
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Don't care, we won.
Freed from the machine's grasp. What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or
I feel like if I walk out this door, bro, like
seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his
I'm about to start
goal had
over.
not been to understand, but to let go.
This game
No
too loud,
longer
guys.
would anyone tell him where to go. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
'Cause I'm happy. All right, so that's, I guess, a quick ending, but I guess we can do more, right?
All of his Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not sure.
Stanley ain't listening.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
I'm out of here.
She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
We're dead.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Bread.
Right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a
Dang,
loving wife
bro.
who'd want to commit their life to you?
Press X for
As he
birthday.
wandered through this fantasy world,
I love you, baby. Okay. She definitely loves me back. Bro, it's just starting to turn into my office again.
Eventually.
Oh, there it is. Begin the game again. I guess that's just an ending, I guess. Like, that's just what you just do nothing forever. That is
long was he
terrifying.
sitting there? What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door. Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
No.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really
this is
have
great.
wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Am I dead? I think I'm dead.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes.
We're in space.
It's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
What's up, Nevermore? Are we? What the heck?
Wait, where are you going?
I'm out of here, bro.
Oh no, stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
It's okay.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh my god. Oh, do I have to die? Oh my gosh, this game is insane, man. I don't want to do that. So let's either stay here in this weird space thing or die.
You will die.
Oh. What?
Thank God.
Yes, sir.
Is it urgent? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Sorry. Oh my god, dude. There's no cursor. They playing games. Oh, is it already open? Oh, it's already open. Oh, what the heck?
The red mind control facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. They confront his death.
Bro. I'm scared. Oh, God. Oh, you just... Okay. Bro, Stanley. Oh, we're alive still.
As the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh, okay. JK. Stanley Parable.
And yet it would
happening?
be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Are these numbers? Selection of the sounds used throughout the game, which buttons are pressed. Each sound that makes the keyboard strokes. The game, is this really the end, bro? Roughly 3 separate times over 2 years of development. These are clips from the early takes. Oh, this is pretty cool.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Ditch.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps
Yeah,
not.
Joshka.
Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Oh no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms.
So good.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
I refuse.
Okay, that each door has to lead somewhere. Another
I just want to
victory
make
for
sure the
logic.
game advances.
Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
Easy.
The confusion ending. You're
8
telling me
restarts?
that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
I think we're
That's
like
really how
on the
all
4th.
this goes? It's all
This game
determined?
is so good.
Well, in the meantime...
Oh, there's a restart. Oh god, okay, here we
All
go.
this I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley? All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map. because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Should we do it, guys? Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I mean, what do the numbers mean, bro? Two seconds? How?
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
What is happening right now, dude? Minecraft?
Well, Stanley,
Now
is
we
this any
gaming.
better?
Heck
At last,
yeah.
the one thing you've always
Bro, how they
desired,
not get sued for
a
this?
game. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. Yes, of course. And just to finish it all
snaps.
off, yes.
I want to play
It's
Minecraft now.
Even the diamonds couldn't say.
Yeah, how
this
you
one.
been, Miss Deb?
Okay, new game.
Good to see you. Or dead. Okay.
Yes, I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Play Portal now. Okay, I'm going to turn this
No,
game
actually,
off
you
to
know
play
what?
Portal.
I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more.
Yeah,
of these
Giovanni,
games.
it's crazy,
And
dude.
I highly doubt
Am
you're
I
any
gonna
wiser
die?
for the
I'm not going down
experience.
there.
Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
So much paper.
2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
The end is never the end. Yeah,
This
dude,
was not
like,
the correct way
How
to
many
the meeting
how many
room, and
endings are
Stanley
there?
knew it
Like
perfectly well. Perhaps he
so
wanted to stop
I mean,
by the
is this the
employee
whole
lounge
point? You
first,
just do this
to
until you just
admire
get
it.
tired of playing the game? Or
Wow.
what's
Yes,
happening?
this rule in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
What is going on?
It's the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer
my
radius
gosh.
of his house. Which choice
smile.
would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person
What's up,
is not
Toastman?
real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
A what?
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Bro, he got it gated
Imagine
up.
the main character dying senselessly. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh my
Ruined.
god.
I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
Oh, snaps. Bro, this game is nuts.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever.
You.
Now look where we are. On the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Should I jack it up again or should I actually go this time?
Not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
What's another
Coming to the staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
ending
boss's
you guys want to
office.
see that I haven't done yet? Because I have no clue. I feel like I've done most of them. Oh god, this is different.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Door
Why is
with
there a
voice
gun to
receiver
the
next to it?
panda's head,
Surely
bro?
behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode.
What's
He
up,
had
King's
seen
Roar?
it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115.
How do I do
He
it?
spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
115. What the?
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This
Oh
is a
my
crucial
God.
step.
Bro, I'm trying.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what?
Play Fall
It's
Guys
pretty
later?
humiliating
Yes,
to bring
after
you this
this
far,
game.
only for you
Should
to
be almost
suddenly
done.
decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here?
This
You
guy
had a
is
choice, you
a
know.
nut.
You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What is going on?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley,
Stanley.
please. I need you to make a choice.
The
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening
thanks for
to me?
playing. Hey, we beat
Can
it.
you hear me? Is everything all right?